Welcome to our channel, where we explore the captivating tales of horse racing legends. Today, we're honored to present the extraordinary journey of Ruffian, an American Thoroughbred whose legacy continues to inspire. Born on April 17, 1972 at Claiborne Farm in Kentucky, Ruffian was a dark bay filly of impressive stature. Bred by Stuart S. Janney Jr. and Barbara Phipps Janney, and trained by Frank Y. Whiteley Jr., Ruffian quickly became a force to be reckoned with. Sired by Reviewer, a son of the Phipps family's great sire Bold Ruler, and out of the native dancer mare Shenanigans, she stood an imposing 16.2 hands high. She won 10 consecutive races, including the prestigious Acorn, Mother Goose, and coaching club American Oaks, known then as the American Triple Tiara. Sports writer Joe Hirsch called her the most imposing juvenile filly he'd ever seen. And 25 years later, Frank Whiteley Jr., who trained Ruffian and died in 2008, recalled the first time he saw her in a pasture at Claiborne Farm. She was only a yearling, he said, but she had that quality you only see once in a lifetime. Dominating the field, she set new stakes records in each of the stakes races she won and led at every point of call. Crowned the American champion filly at both ages 2 and 3, her career tragically ended in July 1975 in a highly anticipated match race against Kentucky Derby winner Foolish Pleasure due to a catastrophic breakdown. Despite surgery, her condition worsened coming out of anesthesia, leading to her euthanasia. Inducted into the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame in 1976, Ruffian was ranked by Blood Horse magazine as the top filly or mare of the 20th century. Her story has been immortalized in the 2007 film Ruffian and numerous books. Join us as we relive each of her unforgettable races and honor the Queen of the Track's remarkable career. At number 1, we have the Maiden Special Weight, a race that marked the beginning of Ruffian's extraordinary journey. On May 22, 1974, at Belmont Park, Ruffian made her debut in a 5.5 furlong race, going off at odds of 4-1 in a field of 10. Breaking from post position 9, she immediately surged to the front, running the first quarter mile in 22 1/5 seconds. As she rounded the turn, she continued to extend her lead, completing the half mile in 45 seconds flat. Ruffian ultimately won by 15 lengths, tying the track record with a time of 1:03 flat. This debut showcased her incredible potential, thrilling the crowd and signaling the arrival of a future legend, setting the stage for a career that would captivate the racing world. At number 2, we have the Fashion Stakes, a defining moment where Ruffian dazzled the crowd with her sheer brilliance. At Belmont Park, Ruffian faced stiffer competition, including 2 undefeated fillies, Copernica and Jan Verzel. Despite the tougher field, Ruffian went off as the 2-5 favorite based on her earlier win. She surged to the lead with an opening quarter of 22 1/5 seconds, with Copernica 1.5 lengths behind. The margin stayed the same through the half mile, run in 45 1/5 seconds, but Ruffian opened up in the stretch. She won by 6 3/4 lengths over Copernica, with Jan Verzel a further 13 lengths back in third, equaling her own track record of 1:03. This race solidified her status as a rising star and set the tone for future triumphs. Stepping into number 3, we have the Astoria Stakes, a battleground where Ruffian's greatness shone brightest. On July 10, 1974, at Aqueduct Racetrack, Ruffian made her 3rd start in the Astoria Stakes over a distance of 5.5 furlongs. Despite facing only 3 rivals, she went off as the overwhelming 1:10 favorite. Establishing an early lead, she triumphed by 9 lengths, setting a new stakes record, just 1/5 of a second off the track record set by Ray's native. This race epitomized Ruffian's indomitable spirit and unwavering resolve, cementing her status as a force to be reckoned with and paving the way for future glory. Number 4 brings us to the Sorority Stakes, proved a greater challenge as she faced another top-class filly named Hot Nasty, who, like Ruffian, had already earned multiple stakes wins. Despite the competition, Ruffian went off as the 3:10 favorite. Despite a sluggish start, Ruffian surged to the lead, setting a blazing pace. Hot and Nasty briefly overtook her, but Ruffian, urged on by jockey Jacinto Vasquez, reclaimed the lead and won in a record time of 1:09 for 6 furlongs. Hot and Nasty finished 2.5 lengths behind in second, with the third-place horse trailing by 22 lengths. At number 5, we have the Spinaway Stakes, where Ruffian's legend was born. On August 23, 1974, at Saratoga Racecourse, Ruffian entered the race at a distance of 6 furlongs. With odds of 1-5 in a field of 4, she dominated from start to finish, winning by an astounding 12 3/4 lengths. Her time of 1:08 broke the stakes record set in 1945. Notably, Lucien Laurin, Secretariat's trainer, remarked, "This filly may be better than Secretariat." Ruffian, set for the Frisette Stakes, was scratched due to a fever. Later, a hairline fracture in her ankle was discovered. Trainer Whiteley revealed it occurred in the Spinaway, showcasing Ruffian's resilience. Despite missing the season, her 5 victories secured her the Eclipse Award for 2-year-old filly. Number 6 takes us to the Allowance race, where Ruffian's brilliance knew no bounds. Starting her 3-year-old campaign on April 14th at Aqueduct, she entered a 6-furlong allowance race. Despite the long layoff, she was the overwhelming 110 favorite in a field of 5. Taking the lead from the start, she ran the opening quarter mile in 23 seconds flat and the half in 45 4/5 seconds. Ruffian won by 4 3/4 lengths, showcasing her raw talent and unyielding determination. Number 7 brings us to the Comley Stakes, where Ruffian's brilliance illuminated the racetrack. On April 30th, 1975, at Aqueduct Racetrack, she secured victory despite a poor start, winning by an impressive 7 3/4 lengths. Her time of 1:21 for 7 furlongs set a new stakes record, nearly matching Dr. Fager's track record. With odds of 1-20, she created a minus pool of 36,064. Following her victory, Ruffian was targeted for the Triple Tiara, the filly equivalent of the American Triple Crown, consisting of the Acorn Stakes, Mother Goose Stakes, and Coaching Club American Oaks. At number 8, we have the Acorn Stakes, where Ruffian's greatness reached new heights. On May 10, 1975, at Aqueduct Racetrack, Ruffian entered the race as the overwhelming 110 favorite. Although initially expected to face 8 other fillies, her 2 main rivals scratched before the event. Taking an early lead, Ruffian surged ahead and won by an impressive 8.5 lengths, setting a stakes record time of 1:34 for 1 mile. Jockey Jacinto Vasquez remarked, "What can you say? She's just great and runs so easy. She had no competition." Number 9 takes us to the Mother Goose Stakes, where Ruffian's legend continued to grow. On May 31, 1975, at Aqueduct Racetrack, Ruffian entered the race as the overwhelming 110 favorite in a field of 7. Despite initial chaos, Ruffian seized control, pacing herself to lead by 1.5 lengths at the half-mile mark. Demonstrating sheer dominance, she surged ahead, finishing with an astonishing 13.5 length victory, setting a new stakes record of 1:47 for 9 furlongs. This race witnessed Ruffian's unmatched speed and unwavering determination, solidifying her status as a true racing legend and marking a defining moment in her journey to greatness. At number 10, we have the Coaching Club American Oaks, where Ruffian's brilliance reached its zenith. On June 21, 1975, at Belmont Park, she showcased a performance for the ages. Despite racing at the challenging distance of 1.5 miles for the first time, she retained her status as the 110 favorite. With unmatched ferocity, she surged ahead, opening up a staggering 6-length lead on the backstretch, though her rivals closed in on the far turn. Undeterred, Ruffian powered through the stretch, ultimately triumphing by 2 3/4 lengths over equal change. Ruffian boasted an impeccable record, triumphing in all 10 races spanning distances from 5.5 furlongs to 1.5 miles, showcasing an average winning margin of 8 1/3 lengths. Notably, she established stakes records in every stakes race she contested, underscoring her unmatched dominance on the track. At number 11, we delve into one of the most poignant moments in horse racing history, the legendary match race between Ruffian and Foolish Pleasure at Belmont Park on July 6, 1975. This showdown wasn't just a race, it was a clash of titans that had captivated the imagination of racing enthusiasts worldwide. The stage was set at Belmont Park, with over 50,000 eager spectators filling the stands, and an estimated television audience of 20 million tuned in to witness the epic encounter. Ruffian, the undefeated filly sensation, was pitted against Foolish Pleasure, the esteemed Kentucky Derby winner. It was a race that many had been eagerly anticipating, a spectacle that would test the limits of two exceptional athletes. As the race began, Ruffian encountered an unforeseen obstacle. Upon leaving the starting gate, she struck her shoulder hard, momentarily unsettling her. Despite this early setback, she quickly regained her composure and surged ahead with her trademark determination. The first quarter mile was run in a blistering 22 1/5 seconds, with Ruffian holding a slight lead. However, tragedy struck just over a furlong into the race. As Ruffian changed leads, a sudden crack reverberated through the air. Both sesamoid bones in her right foreleg had snapped audibly, causing her immense pain. Despite jockey Jacinto Vasquez's desperate attempts to pull her up, Ruffian refused to yield. She continued to run, her powerful stride pulverizing her already injured leg. The horrifying reality of the situation unfolded as Ruffian's injuries became apparent. With each stride, she inflicted further damage to her leg, tearing ligaments and causing severe trauma to her hoof. Yet, in a display of unparalleled courage and determination, she persisted, driven by an indomitable spirit to finish what she had started. In the aftermath of the race, despite the best efforts of veterinarians and medical teams, Ruffian's injuries proved too severe to overcome. With heavy hearts, her connections made the agonizing decision to euthanize her, ending the life of one of the greatest fillies to ever grace the racetrack. Ruffian's remains were buried in a private ceremony in the infield. Her nose was pointed toward the finish line. A doctor told the Times in July 1975 that the severe stress of an extreme effort and ultimate effort contributed to her accident. The tragic end to the match race between Ruffian and Foolish Pleasure left a profound impact on the racing community. It was a stark reminder of the inherent risks involved in the sport and the fragility of these magnificent athletes. Yet, Ruffian's legacy endured, not as a fallen champion, but as a symbol of unwavering determination, unmatched talent, and the unbreakable bond between horse and rider. Her name remains etched in the annals of racing history, a testament to her greatness and the indelible mark she left on the sport she loved. Share your thoughts about Ruffian in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more exciting content. Thanks for watching.